to PePo-time. Bienvenido mi gente. We are here in Shelton, Connecticut, aka The Shotty. For the ones that know, stand up. For the ones that just found out, now you're in the know. Yo, ¿quién soy? My name is Carlos Castro. I'm a simple guy with lots of goals, lots of ideas, with a positive outlook at life. Este programa siempre ha sido un sueño mío, por mucho tiempo. A mí me encanta cocinar, me encanta entretener y las conversaciones con amistades y familia es lo mejor que me puede pasar. El propósito de este programa es para indicarles que un electricista con bien poco entrenamiento también puede cocinar al nivel dishwasher. I'm fucking with you. But let's get serious for a minute here. I will be inviting some guests that have built and worked so hard in their careers or businesses and to get where they are today. And we'll be breaking bread, having a conversation, and talking about all the obstacles they have faced in life and how they overcame it. PePo-time hopes that the advice that our guests give you helps you keep motivated and keep pushing forward because times can get tough. And in everyone's life, sometimes a brick wall can just come out and smack you right in the face. But with the words or some simple advice from somebody that has lived it, can just be all we need, all that extra push to jump over those brick walls or just bang right through those brick walls. Pero para una conversación así, necesitamos una comida deliciosa. Y lo que yo voy a hacer, antes del programa, yo conversé con nuestros invitados y les pregunté, ¿qué es sus platos favoritos? Y yo les voy a preparar y le voy a meter todo corazón que pueda, full effort, para que salga Pepo. Welcome everybody, it's PePo-time once again, and we're here in my kitchen and we're introducing Matt Ramos, an entrepreneur who is investing in lots of real estate all over the country now. He is a great father and he's just an awesome dude that's trying to do good things for everyone and mentor everyone, just see happiness happen everywhere. Matt, please come in.
What up?
How we doing, man?
How you doing,
Good, brother. Good, man.
This is
the man right here.
What's up, people? How we doing? I'm gonna eat some steak, crush some steak, but you're gonna get a lot of knowledge in terms of real estate investing, entrepreneurship, and how we all started.
All right. So Matt, before today, we talked about what you wanted to eat. So I got some nice porterhouses here for you, and we're gonna start off with some nice clam casino my way. I take them out of the clam and we're gonna put them in some bread. As you going behind you right here, you're gonna be helping me set these up, get them ready. You're gonna toast them up in here. That's going to be your job.
Let's go. And a little cilantro for the top, baby.
What's your skill in the kitchen, my friend?
From 0 to 100, probably like a -2.
Yeah.
So you're gonna leave
in air fryers.
Yeah, I'm sticking to real estate, bro. I hear that. Hit me up if you need help, because I'm probably like a 99. But cooking in the kitchen, dog, I'm -2.
Hey, dog, we're gonna show you something today, and then you can show your wife how to do stuff.
Perfect.
Right.
Yeah.
So over here, Matt, we have what's the beginning of the clam casinos. We have red pepper, green pepper, garlic, white wine, shrimp juice, clam juice, all nicely in there, cooked up. This is some French baguette. So what you're going to do right now is just going to get this olive oil. You're going to toss them on all the way down. Once you do that, you're going to throw them right here on the griddle. And once they're on the griddle, let them cook. Oil the other side. Well, just let them cook. Oil the other side. Let me know when you're ready to flip them. And then we'll take about the cheese, this, and the bacon to top it all up.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Do I cook it for a certain time, or do I just
give it about 4 or 3 minutes?
Okay.
Yeah, you'll see.
I'll feel it in my heart.
You'll feel it.
Beautiful.
All right, I'm going to start over here with the yuca fries.
Let's go.
So the yuca fries are going to be nice and toasted, and they're going to be really nice, and they're going to go with the mojo. He's Cuban.
What are yuca fries?
How are you Cuban? You don't know about yuca fries, I'm a man. So do you know what mojo is? Oh, man.
I know. You got to show me some.
Right here. Super simple, super easy, and it's going to come out delicious. I tried this recipe on Tuesday just for you.
Wow.
Learned all this just for you.
Wow.
And we're going to bang it out, bro.
Let's go. Let's go.
Right, here we go.
before this, you were telling me since 16 you were cooking?
Yes. I love to cook.
Like legitimate meals?
No. I started with some boiled egg, bro.
Well, you started.
I started, exactly.
Yeah. I started at like 28 with hard-boiled eggs. So, at 16 you were well ahead of me.
My mom's an incredible chef. So food has always been a passion of mine because my mom always fed me right. Ooh. And her flavor and seasoning is always something I can't even match yet still. And the problem is her recipes, whenever I ask her how much she puts of what, she always says a little bit of this, un poquito de esto, un poquito de aquí, un poquito por acá. And that poquito is like, what are you talking about? Like, give me something that could go off.
She's keeping the recipe
secret. Bro. You're from me. That's crazy, right?
Yeah, right?
But she loves me. I'm her favorite.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Carolina and Anthony, I'm her favorite.
Oh, man, that's beautiful. So what's your favorite dish to cook?
For me to cook, I love lasagna. Lasagna, you'll see in a couple, actually in all my episodes, I kind of talk about it. Lasagna is my thing. I don't know, man. I make a damn ass good lasagna, and it's just banging.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's that. I put depth in all my food. I like to create layers.
That's your favorite thing to cook? Is that your favorite thing to eat as well?
No, see, to eat is my mom's seafood soup. Her seafood soup is just unmatched. I've tried several times. I already came up with my own recipes, but my mom just makes it, and it's just like, there's no way I can compete with your mom's. It just doesn't come out the same. It's just not the same love, I want to say. Even though I put love in all my food, it's just not the same as my mom.
Listen, dude, when my wife makes me food or my mom makes me food, there's 100% a different type of feel because of the love and care that the mother and my mother and my wife put into it. I think it's like appreciation.
So wait, Tiff knows how to cook?
Tiff's a beast at cooking.
Oh, so we're gonna see some skills tomorrow. She's our guest for the next show.
She's a beast at cooking.
All right.
Absolutely. My mom's better though. Edit that out. No, she's really good. She's really good.
What's your mom like to cook? Who's Cuban? Your mom or your dad?
My father.
Your father. Okay.
So like at American family, my dad worked, even every Hispanic family, right? Majority of Hispanic families, it's
parents always work.
Parents always work.
My dad's
76 and he's still working.
Yeah,
it's in the DNA.
They don't like to quit, bro.
They don't like quitting, man.
They don't
like quitting. It's interesting, man, and like if you look at college graduates in the debt that they're accumulating versus the amount of money they're making post graduation outside of people in the STEM field. Shout out to your wife in the STEM field research, right?
Yep.
They can barely survive.
I know.
But people, electricians, plumbers, the people that build this world, they kill it, dude.
Killing it.
It's hard work.
It's hard work, but it's just there's such a demand of it because there's so few of us doing it. Yep. And like these young generation don't understand what they're missing out.
Yep.
But they still want the office cushy job. The money ain't there right now, guys.
It's not there.
It's not there right now.
It's not there. And they're replaceable. Electricians, plumbers, everything.
Once you know that trade, you know you can live forever.
Absolutely.
That's good.
Boom.
All right, so we're gonna flip those over. You're gonna put a little cheese right on top.
Little cheese
on all of them. Turn the machine a little bit. Just a little. Don't go crazy.
Like that?
A little bit more.
A little bit more.
Cover the bread, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
And then right on that, you're going to grab this beautiful over here clam and shrimp mixture. You're going to dump it right on top of all the bread. And on top of that, we're going to put a little bit of bacon. And that's my clamcino.
Ooh, baby. Hey, I also have to make a point here that Unsung Hero, like supporting it.
Oh, my wife,
pictures
100%.
Of it, amazing.
Oh, no.
Like my wife, when I told her I was going to quit my job, I had negative 286,000 in my account. I screenshotted and sent an email to myself the day my life changed, and I told Tiff that I was going to quit my job, and told her the circumstance, and she was like, "Do it, I got you.
Yeah,
I got you. Live here. Well, I'll take the brunt of the costs." So hats off to you. Shout out to the mothers out there and the wives out there that are sacrificing, probably the ultimate sacrifice for their husbands, pursuing something greater in life.
No, same thing with me, bro. I was in the company and got to a point where I was like, yo, they're just not giving me what I want. And they're not seeing what I need.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm already in the process where I can start my own business. And she's like, do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're married. I cover your insurance and
Amazing.
go do your thing. And whatever happens, happens. And bang. And I'm just here too. I was like, Ingrid, I'm going to start doing this. This is what I want to do.
Yeah.
She's like, all right. And now she's here.
you know how they say happy wife, happy life?
Yep.
Happy spouse.
Happy spouse, man.
Happy spouse.
There's got to be an
goes a
equal,
long
bro.
way.
There's always got to be an equal. It's not just one person that can be happy.
A happy spouse is a happy house, right? It's reciprocated.
Yep. Let me pour salt.
Look at that.
This is my style playing casino.
Got me salivating. It's definitely doing the trick. Man. So do you have a favorite chef?
Gordon
Gordon, yeah.
Ramsay, man.
Yeah.
Just gotta respect how he came up, what he did.
What's his story?
Doing. He was just a simple dude. He was into soccer, but he chose to go start cooking. And his mom bought him his first set of, knives with nothing that they had. He went, took that on, fucking worked as a dog, wherever he could, and just came up, and then he just look what he done now. Wow. Literally took his passion to to multi-millionaire, famous, well-known, 5-star Michelin star restaurants everywhere in the world. Wherever he goes, he opens another one up. Definitely living the dream of a chef.
Wow.
Yeah.
People see.
All they see is the show, but
all they see is the show. They don't see the struggle.
They don't see the struggle, man. The struggle is what matters.
Yeah. Yeah.
That shows you the value of somebody.
For sure, man. For sure.
To be an entrepreneur it's not easy.
It's a different beast.
You know what I'm saying? It's a different beast. And if you can't get knocked down and get back up, it ain't fucking for you, man.
Yep.
It ain't fucking for you.
Yeah.
That's what I tell everybody, man. This shit is not just wake up and say, I want to start a business and I want to get rich. Okay. Yeah. The work you put into it is what matters.
Good luck.
Yeah, exactly.
It's much different than a 9 to 5.
Oh, hells yeah.
You're putting out more problems than,
Anybody.
getting rewarded.
Especially once you start building a team, a crew, payroll, insurances, your name's out there with other people doing the work because you just can't be everywhere.
Yep.
And if you're everywhere, you're not getting more work. You get no more work, your crew's not eating. So now you can't have a crew.
For sure.
So it's like they don't understand. Some people don't understand. That's what.
Yeah. Experiment.
Oh yeah.
It's the great experiment.
It ain't no. There's no guidebook. You know what I'm saying? People can guide you. They can mentor you. You can look at videos.
Yeah.
But until you're in it, deep in it, that's when you actually learn.
It's one of my buddies says it the best. Entrepreneurship is like jumping off a cliff and building a plane on the way down.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Right? Like it's free falling until you strap on the wings, and you got the engines, and then you need the person to fly the plane, which is you, but you don't really know how to fly the plane yet. So like you have a plane put together and like you're trying to steer, but you're not getting any trajectory. It's the never-ending experiment.
It is. It is. All right, Matt. So this is my clam casino. I take the clam out. I feel it's just messier, and it's not enough room to put a lot of more juiciness in there. So it's got a little bit of shrimp, which is I added, but it's the basics: bacon, pepper, red pepper, green pepper, and garlic, white wine, and just the clam juice. Give it a try.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Let me see the sea.
Let's go. You got to pour some lemon on it, right?
Let's do it, brother, man.
Yeah. So you said you usually take the clam out?
Well, don't bite it, because usually the clam casino comes in the clam.
Oh,
and I
gotcha.
feel it's just not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Woo. Yeah? All right, my man. All right, I get these steaks going now.
Wow. It's like an explosion in your mouth.
So, Matt, tell me how you got started in real estate, because you actually had a different business before real estate, no?
I did.
What was that?
I still do. I'm selling it right now.
Okay.
It's a physician headhunting firm, healthcare headhunting firm, and I had a cleaning company. This is probably 7 years ago. Owned it for like a year, and wrong business partner. I was doing it on the side. I had a full-time job as a pharmaceutical sales rep. We made money, but I always knew I wanted to pursue something greater and like take control of my life. One thing that I didn't want to do is live my entire life asking for 2 weeks off or asking to go see, you know, at the time my future son or daughter play sports on a Friday afternoon and while I'm still at work. So like I wanted freedom of time. I wanted just bigger things and like, you know, very passionate about my last name. And quite honestly, I think like I wanted to build a legacy for myself and for my family. And I'm the only son, right? So like the last name's on me. So I took a lot of pressure with that, but we know in golf, pressure makes diamonds.
Yes, it does. Hold on, Matt. Give me a second. I'm about to put these steaks.
Yes, sir.
Enjoy some. Just enjoy some right now.
Oh yeah, God
It's
bless.
about to get loud.
God bless.
All right, Matt. So the main entree is right here. We got the yuca fries with a nice porterhouse and that mojo sauce that I talked about. You Cuban, I guess you don't know about it, but it's as Cuban as it could be.
I'm about to know about it.
You're about to know about it. You're about to know about it.
For real.
All right, but for this one, I am going to join you.
Absolutely.
We'll sit next to you. We'll talk a little bit more about, you know, our lives, our experiences, and what key advice you can give to other people.
Love it.
All right.
Love it. Beautiful. Man. Cut smooth. Man, this is what I'm talking about.
Medium rare, right?
Medium rare, man.
right.
Perfect. It's perfect.
So unfortunately for you, you're not enjoying alcohol at the moment, but I'm going to have a little whiskey with my steak.
You got to, man. I, in fact, advocate it for you. Checks and balances, right?
That's it, man.
Checks and balances, my man.
That's it. All right, so you tell me, how's that steak?
It's perfectly medium rare. It's juicy, cut smooth, and I feel like it's going to sit well tonight. My wife's not going to be disappointed in the morning when I don't wake up farting all over the place. Let's put it that way.
Good.
It's incredible, man. Thank you for having me here, man.
Thank you for coming in.
Of course, brother. Of course.
Thank you for being our guest, because you're going to be a person that a lot of people out there are doing what you're doing. Trying to build a real estate company, trying to build real estate. And you are one that I personally know is doing very well in Connecticut. You are in 2 or 3 different markets now.
Yep.
And you're just growing. You know what I'm saying? You already learned how to branch out, to not do all the work anymore. Find ways to have other people do the work so you can get more business and you can focus on other levels or other alleys of real estate, which is amazing. You know what I'm saying? Something that I'm still trying to learn. And this is why he's my friend. He's going to teach me.
We're going to teach you. Absolutely. Elevate and delegate, right?
Yes, sir.
Elevate and delegate. It's the name of the game. Takes a lot of work, though. It's trial and error. You know, it's a lot of trial and error. But once you figure it out, you got to figure out the system. You got to figure out a process. Find out what works. Find out what doesn't work. So, blessed, though, man. Very, very blessed.
So tell me something. In this market right now, would you recommend to still be looking for flips, hold properties for more of a long-term investment, for, of course, single family, multifamilies, or you think it's right now, and especially in Connecticut, to leave the state and maybe search somewhere else?
Great question. You know, me and my business partner did a lot of research, did a lot of studying, did a lot of like historical analysis on like what happens when market crashes, what to look for. And the conclusion we came up to is we're going to double down and we're not going to play defense. We're going to play a significant amount of offense, and specifically in fix and flip. So we did that. We bought 25 homes.
Oh, wow.
And we profited on every single one of them. Thank God.
Yeah,
Thank God. Because there are horror stories, mind you. I've lost plenty of money on deals, the ones previous to that. But it goes back to the saying that Warren Buffett has, right? Be greedy when people are fearful. Oof. Be fearful when people are greedy.
Yes.
Right? And thankfully we made that decision. Thankfully it worked out.
sorry to cut you off, but I need you to try that mojo.
Oh yeah.
You never had the mojo, the yuca fries. I need you to have it before it gets too cold.
Do you
take a bite of them right now? The
Okay.
yuca fry. Just taste the yuca fry. Is that I think the first time you had a yuca fry?
Yeah.
How is it?
It's awesome. What is it?
It's yuca.
What is
It's a vegetable. It's a root fruit. It's like a potato. It's in that kind of family.
Wow.
Yeah, it's delicious. Especially frying it. You know what I'm saying? It's really nice. But not try your mojo. Mojo. Sorry, M-O-G-O. No J. Sorry, M-O-J-O.
Close enough.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Or put that a little bit, or taste it like that. Put a little bit on it, or put a little bit on your steak. I never had mojo until I made it for this show because of
Is it onions?
Cumin. It's onion, garlic, lime juice, and olive oil.
I know it's so crazy. I don't like onions, but I like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Fire, no?
Fire.
Yeah. A little
Fire.
bit, just a little saute, just a little bit, just to make sure it gets cooked, but not overcooked, and it's still a little bit raw.
This is going right.
Yeah.
This is going right on this. Absolutely, man.
I told you, man. I get creative. And you tell me what you
100%.
want, and I'm like, let me see what it got.
Yeah, I mean, thank God you did because I had steak. That's all I knew. That's all I knew. I'm consistent with steak. Anybody ask me what I want to eat? Steak's good. Yeah, steak. Some lean, juicy, medium rare. We're good to go.
That's how you're gonna do it.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
So, getting back into the whole real estate and what you did and how you got there, you still feel like it's something that people should still drive, and it's something that will get people to be financially free. Because I believe that's our drive. You know what I'm saying? It's always, at least my drive is to be financially freedom. Of course I want to make money. Of course I want to work hard, but I'd rather work hard in multiple business than just one.
Yeah.
And I want these multiple businesses to make me money like everyone wants to sleep. You know what I'm saying? And that's the freedom, because I want the freedom to be able, like we talked a little bit before, if my son is having a soccer game at 12 o'clock in the other side of the state, I want to be able to be like, you know what? I'm going to it.
Yeah.
Not, hey, boss, or, oh, man, can I go? Should I go? It's like, no, this is my son. This is what I want to do. Do you still believe real estate is that driving force?
It depends on the business plan of that person looking to get into real estate. The reality is buying a residential multifamily is not going to make you rich, right?
No.
$200-$300 isn't going to do anything, because what happens if the tenant doesn't pay? Well, your entire year of cash flow is fucked up. What happens if you have a plumbing leak? You need to rip open walls, you need to replace the plumbing, you need to pull permits for it. It takes a long time, and you can't rent the unit out until it's done. The whole year of cash flow is fucked up. So you're not going to break the bank with it. You're not going to see financial freedom in a fast trajectory by buying and holding. Where you do accumulate wealth, I think as a young person, is forcefully appreciating property, building the equity, and selling the property. You're going to get fucked on capital gains tax.
Yes,
but
you do.
You're still gonna profit a decent amount. So I think depending on the person's circumstance, right? If money or liquidity is not an issue, buy and hold all day, because you could do cost segregation, you can depreciate it. I think bonus depreciation is coming back 100%.
Really?
Which is great. You do cost segregation, you depreciate the asset. So like real estate is depreciated over 27 and a half years. But if the cost segregation breaks that 27 and a half years up into smaller timelines, right? So like 3, 5, 7 years, and it's like flooring, I believe, is 3 years. Cabinets might be 7 years. Painting is 3 years. But now it's a tax write-off every year.
Yes.
So right, there's two ways to make money. You increase revenue coming in, or you decrease revenue going out.
Okay.
Right? Uncle Sam, expenses, those are the things that
Take your money.
Yeah. If you can decrease the money you give to Uncle Sam, I mean, I don't think anybody in the world is going to be heartbroken about that. Right?
I don't think Uncle Sam's heartbroken about
No,
that.
yeah, right. I mean,
They'll get it somehow.
no, they're going to print it anyway.
Who gives a fuck,
You know what I mean? They're going to print it anyway. You know? So yeah, I mean, it depends on circumstance. I think for younger people, they should look to accumulate capital and get some liquidity so that they can leverage that liquidity and buy hard assets.
Okay.
You got to live. Yes. You know what I mean? And it's not
enjoy life too.
You got to enjoy life too.
It's only once.
It's only once. But there's so many ways to make revenue. But Well, whatever way you do make revenue, you should get involved in real estate. 100%, because the tax codes are favorable to real estate investors. Why? Because they provide a warm place to live. They provide a clean place to, wash your body. Provide security for your family, right? Those are all like government wants to.
Major things.
The government wants to incentivize those type of people, right? Landlords, unless you're in like New York City, then you're fucked. But yeah, sorry, New York.
I guess one of the things that I would like to ask you to tell people out there, young entrepreneurs, young people getting into real estate, and they've been knocked down. I'm saying, I know you've been there. I know you have been there. And can you just give us like a little story of one of the worst situations that you were knocked down, but you said, this is not the end. This is a lesson, and I'm going to get up and learn from this and get better and be more productive and do whatever I did wrong, but fix it.
Yeah, well, I think every time you get knocked down, it's a lesson.
Yes.
I think everything happens for a reason. I think every adversity, there's an equal and opposite advantage that happens. People need to change their perspectives, for one. People need to show gratitude, for two, because America is the greatest country in the world. It provides the greatest amount of opportunity in the world. And,
fuck yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fuck yeah.
Coming from Hispanics, right? Like,
came from nothing, now where I'm at.
That's what I'm saying, man, right?
Making a podcast or a show. Hey.
You can do it. And you can say fuck you to whoever you want. Exactly. You know what I mean? You can say I love you to whoever you want. I love you. But
freedom of speech, my man.
Exactly. So the second property I ever did, it was in Black Rock, and we put 50% deposit down with a contractor, and we did everything that we thought we did everything that we could do, but there's a lesson that I learned from it, and I'll get to that. So we wired him $47,000. In 6 months, he demoed the property. And dog, it was a kitchen, it was a bathroom, and maybe like a back closet. That should take a week.
I'll do that a week.
Only you. Right, for sure.
I got you, bro.
For sure. So for 6 months, we weren't keeping strong eye on it.
Okay.
Right. Which, shame on us. That's full accountability. Our mistake.
We learn.
And what people don't understand is we're buying with hard money. We were buying with hard money.
Ooh, the interest, huh?
We're talking 12% interest every month on the loan was like, we bought the property for like $375. At that point, we had taken draws on like 50%. So we're at like $405. So like, $405 at 12% interest. We were paying like $3,000 to $4,000 a month.
A month, just an interest.
6 months, that's $24,000.
Oh, and he don't care.
You don't give a fuck.
You don't give a fuck.
Are we getting that money back, you think?
No, probably not.
Absolutely not. We're not. So we had to make a decision. We had to fire him. We did so. We started interviewing different contractors and found one that, he was younger, but had a good feel about him, walked some of his properties, called some of his references, got the job done. Believe it or not, we broke even. We profited probably like $2,000 to $3,000 just because of the market appreciation. This was like 2 years ago, so it was like good time to buy, right?
So you got lucky.
We got lucky. But that $47,000 still, that shit hurt, bro.
Whoa,
you know what I mean? That hurt.
$47,000 hurt, then you're not my friend.
Yeah, right. Exactly. But like that was it was brutal, man. Because that was my own money.
Oof.
You know what I mean?
Oof.
That's
the tough part. That's the tough part.
Right. It wasn't like, our business model has shifted because like now we have success in it. And, before I leverage other people's money and provide a certain return to other people, I want to experience it first so I can deal with the pains and failures and persevere and show resiliency and show people that, hey, I can take the punches. Like Mike Tyson says, everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face.
The earth.
Right?
Beautiful saying.
Awesome saying. So that was tough. And like, what's your why? What's your purpose? And I was like, damn, I'm like fucking 32 years old. I never like asked myself that question. What the fuck am I doing? So I really thought about it and found out, what I'm passionate about, what's my motivation, what's my why. And like talk about legacy, talk about last name. Like my dad immigrated from Cuba, lived in the mountains, had a dirt floor, had a cement bed. His food at night, his food was, after school coming home, he would see his father cut a pig's throat, drain the blood, chop up the meat, and that was his food for the week. Oof. And he repeated every
day.
And then he immigrated to an entirely new culture with an entirely new language at 14, 15 years old.
Damn. Probably by himself too, huh?
Bro, he moved up to Bridgeport. He pursued baseball, got a full ride to UNH.
Nice.
Still didn't know. He stayed back in high school because he didn't know the language. Graduated. College, he was he wasn't doing good. English was his second language at the time, right?
No baseball.
And he was full-time D1 scholarship of strength and conditioning, training, you're reviewing film. It's a full-time job.
100%.
And it's your second language. And you got to study and do your academics.
And you're by yourself.
That's
the hardest part. Because all that stuff, with some family, some support, it's probably so much easier. You know what I'm saying?
I'm so grateful for my parents, but he changed the trajectory of his family tree forever. Yeah. So as the only boy in the family, I feel like it's my duty and responsibility to do the same.
To do more.
And when I look at the failures and I look at the struggles that I have internally with my business, whatever I'm going through, I reflect. I find gratitude in my father's story because his struggle is 100 times worse than my struggles.
Yeah. I hear that.
So it's like, the David Goggins voice, like don't be a little bitch, right? Like it's a friendly reminder, like don't be a little bitch. Like you're
man up,
man the fuck up, dude. Yep. Your dad has been through 10 times worse, 100 times worse. You can do this, So I think that's what pushes me to move forward. But again, like find your why, find your purpose, find out what you're passionate about, and double down on it.
So pretty much, people. That's what you need to do. As an entrepreneur, there is no reason to be knocked down. And there's a reason to learn from getting down. Get back up, take the lesson, take it in the chin. Don't cry, because ain't nobody going to stop you crying. You need to how to figure out what went wrong, fix it, and always keep back in your mind the why. Why am I doing this? Why do I need this? Why am I so driven to be successful? And if you keep focused on that, you're going to reach far. That's what Matt's trying to explain to you right now. That's where he's at. So, Matt, thank you for joining us today.
Of course, brother. Of course, I appreciate
it. Hope you're enjoying the food.
It's amazing, dude.
And like I always ask for all our guests, we've been very successful in what we've been doing. Mm-hmm. And I would love to be able to find or to donate to one of the charities that you donate. We spent about $150 today with the booze that you didn't drink. Yeah. That's not my fault. That's not my fault.
So we'll act like I drank it. Next year, round 2, forget about it, dog. That's you'll need 2 of them.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
But with the food, everything here, we spent about $150.
Cool.
And I would love to be able to donate what we spend here today to a charity of your liking. If you could donate, and we'll match that donation.
Perfect.
Because I feel like if we're doing so well, why not give back? You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit.
Love it. Absolutely. So would love to donate to a charity of my, I don't know the name of the charity, but I know there definitely is a charity. But, why do I want to be wealthy? Why do I want to be successful? Why do I have these extremely high aspirations? Well, I think it's because I want to help people that have been in shitty circumstances or don't have all of the means necessary to achieve greater things in life, or think that college is the only way when college is not the only way, because I got kicked out of college.
Never went to college. Trade school,
which a great avenue, by the way. College is a trap. Don't let anybody fool you, mommy or daddy included, unless you're going in the STEM field, science, technology, engineering, medical,
computer engineering, anything with computers.
Yeah, making glop. Yep. But we'd love to donate to some sort of charitable organization that focuses on youth and youth development and youth just giving back to the youth and trying to advance their future in a positive trajectory.
So what we'll do, we'll talk to them after hours. We'll find a charity. We'll share the link on this episode. And we hope that you can also join us, even with $1, with $0.25, whatever you can, because that's what we're trying to do. We're not just trying to show you what we have. We're trying to promote good vibes, help each other, grow each other. Positive vibes, because God, that's what gives us is love, peace, and we want to give it back. So, everybody, thank you for joining us. It's PePo-time, and we're going to say goodbye. Matt, any final words?
Food was great. I appreciate you. I appreciate the wife, because happy wife, happy life, happy spouse, happy house. You know how it goes. Love what you're doing, man. The fact that you're doing charitable donations after every meal is incredible. You're giving back. You're not only talking about it, but you're acting on it. And like we said, Jim Quick says, power is only potential power. Knowledge is only potential power, right? It's only power through application. So you're applying and you're acting, and love that. So I look forward to see what this has in its future, man.
Thank you, my man.
Before I stop.
We out. It's PePo-time.
Peace. I'm gonna crush this now.
Do your thing, man.
My man.